morning. Welcome back to Plastic Addictions Anonymous on YouTube. We are rocking and rolling, getting everything hooked up and everybody signed in. My top chat should show up in a minute, and we shall see who's going to be here. Here we go. Live chat is on. Let's see if we get peeps in. Alright, here we go. Reset it up. And live chat. There we go. Alright, so we're all set up. Good morning. I'm going to put our information up here for everybody to see. We are working on the Diamond Rio. We are on YouTube. I'm going to throw Dam out there real quick. Give my buddy Dave Winter a shout out at Dam Paint, Body, and Detailing. His information will be in the description, and let him know we sent you. He does all kinds of body detailing, painting. He does fiberglass, steel fabrication, touch-ups. He does interiors, vacuuming, cleaning the interior upholsteries. I'm sure he does leather. Give me a yell out. Let him know we were here. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share, follow, hit that notification button so I know you were here. So you know when I'm on. Give me a message. Let me know what you think. Again, we're working on the Diamond Rio. I have some things drying. I'll go ahead and pop these out and show you. I went with a yellow for the for the chassis. Some of the chassis. I will be touching everything up here in a couple of days to get it all cleaned up, and we will be on to. And I also got the rear end done and ready to rock and roll. So if we need to, when we need to put that on, I'm working on the tanks right now. And there we go. All right, get that back where it goes. Didn't mean to move you guys around there. I'm just trying to get the stickolas in the spot where it goes. And for some reason it doesn't want to do that now. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right, get your butt back over where you're supposed to be. All right. Hey, good morning, Rob. Hey, Rob, glad to meet you. I love stalkers. Stalkers are fun. Glad to see you, brother. How are you doing today? Sorry, no good morning from my PMs this morning from my messenger, but my phone is doing wacky things when it comes to messenger. Everything else seems to work fine. It's just messenger. And I got it to work here perfectly fine. It was causing me a problem at first, but now it's not. So I have everything I need. So we're going to go ahead and build the tanks. Like I said, I don't know if you just saw, but I went with the... Let me move a couple of these icons off that we don't really need them. Let's see. I did the damn thing. So let's throw that out of there. And we can get rid of the engine or the actual... I'll leave those two. We're good with that. All right. Trying to ensure my glue has safe passage. I ended up with a toothache last night, man. That sucks. I made my black touch-up paint for the chassis. I painted the chassis yesterday, and I installed the engine. As you can see, it's ready to rock. Zeus says good morning as well. Say good morning. There's Mr. Zeus. He's got to say good morning as well. Oh, I got a picture in his way. But you see him there. Okay, back up. Back up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get busy and start. I cleaned everything up. Got it all ready to glue. That's okay, brother. I appreciate you coming in. If you're here 5 minutes, you're here, you can't come at all. That's all good, brother. It's all good, man. You can watch it later, check it out later. I don't mind. It's all right. I appreciate you stepping in and saying hi. That's not a big deal, brother. I did put post out on PAA and Tma, I think, to let everybody know I was going to be on, so... We'll see who shows. It's no big deal. Like I said, if somebody shows, they show. If they don't show, I still do my show. You guys will be able to show. Look at that. You guys will be able to check it out later if you want, whatever went on. Usually you don't miss anything except for maybe a couple of oopses and my dropsies, which I already have this morning. So, that's about all you guys are going to get out of me. That's different than what you've already known and seen. I may do a couple of crazy, stupid stunts, but not too many. How was your night, Rob? You have a good night? Rest good? All right. did show everybody, if you can watch, I don't know if you saw it or not, did you see that I painted the rear end and everything yellow? I decided to go with the box art because the yellow is on the truck itself, so I decided to do yellow axles. I figured maybe a yellow drive shaft. I'm not positive yet though, but I'm doing green tanks, green rims. I finished the rims off. They're all done. All done, touched up, painted, everything. They're ready to install. So they came out really nice, really short. I love that dark green. Came out really sweet. So I got a little bit of sanding and stuff to do on these things after they dry, and then I'll touch them on paint. We probably won't be doing a show tomorrow, guys. Rob, you're my first one in, and I will let you know how many came in, and if any newbies came in, I'm probably going to let them pick the banner, but if no newbies come in, I think it's your turn up, brother. So I will PM you later on and let you know if the banner is up for jumps if you want to do banner theme for this weekend. Seemed to work out pretty good when I let guys do it. You guys come up with some pretty good ones, so I'm good with that. If you want to do it, it's up to you. You don't have to, of course. No, it's not a mandatory thing to be on the channel or nothing. And I just want to say here on my live channel, you know, if you can't be courteous in my groups, you might as well remove yourself from my group. So if you, and I just want to say it here on the live, you know, everybody's here to do the same thing. We're all here to sling plastic. We're all here to have fun with the plastic. And, you know, if you don't like something, just scroll on. You know, I'm really not liking that I'm having to say this again, guys. No, Rob, it's not for you. But I know you're the only one here, but anybody that watches this, guys, if you're in any of my groups and you can't be courteous and you got nothing nice to say about somebody's build, about someone, even personally, if you attack someone in my group or if you cause drama, I'm going to remove you. I may warn you once, but eventually I will remove you. It's just the way it is. We don't need that here. We're all about the fun of the build, and if you're not having fun with your build, you're doing it wrong anyway. So, hi, Dan. How are you? Glad to see you in. We have a newbie, Rob. A new viewer. Glad to have you, Dan. Are you a model builder? Collector? Enthusiast? Or just checking out the channels? The lives? Either way, welcome. We are working on the Diamond Rio. On your screen, you'll see the Diamond Rio logo, as well as the engine and transmission parts, which I have here. And the tires we finished up the other day on the show are here. I finished up last night, and we did yesterday on the show. Tomorrow's show, Rob, will probably not be on. That's cool. I did that. I don't know. I was up last night a couple of times too. My legs were cramping up and causing me problems. It's all due to the injury on my neck. I know that, but it's really a pain in the butt when you're laying there sleeping and you know you've done everything you can to not make it happen and not let it happen, and it happens anyway. So, but I was up for about a half an hour. I should have went on and bothered you. It was probably around 3 o'clock, 3:30 that I was on last night. Oh, hey Sarge, I didn't realize that. Glad to have you here, brother. Well, welcome anyway, Sarge. No, Rob. No. It was none of my members here. Trust me. All my members here are very nice. We all get along perfectly fine. Everybody knows it's all about the build. So, no, Rob. No. I just put it out there on the live because I have others that watch it. They'll know who they are. I wouldn't have to name them. Really. Yeah, I got you. You're from Facebook. I got you. I know who you are, Sarge. Appreciate you coming in. I do. We're just building the fuel tanks. Is what I'm doing right now anyway. Trying to get a little bit of ready to do a quick paint job on it. Be done with it. Okay, so there's one, guys. And I'm not going to put the brackets on until I'm ready to put it on the chassis. And I need to touch up the chassis. I missed some spray here, I see. But it's still got a little, to me, I can pick it up and I can move it without leaving prints, but to me it still feels like it needs another day to dry. So more than likely that's what I'll be doing, is just letting it sit and dry. I'm going to redo the front end, the yellow on the springs on the front. And I'll probably not have to do, I did the second coat on the back, I just have to do the second coat on the front springs. I got the rest of it all already second coated. So I just have to do that on the springs. I forgot I was going to do them yellow and I put them on like a dum-dum yesterday. And I didn't want to pop them off, take a chance on breaking them, so I just paint them into place and touch up around them. So, did you sleep good there, Sarge? And remember now, don't go running away in February. Paul and I are probably going to be up there to visit you. We've definitely talked about it, so we haven't made a full firm plan, but that's what our idea is for us, something to do. You don't sell kits and stuff there, right, Sarge? The museum is just for museum, right? It's just a tank museum. You guys don't sell kits and stuff like that. So my wife has nothing to worry about sending me with my credit card. So I guess that was what I was getting at. Actually, I changed my mind, guys. I am going to put the arms on so I can touch them all up as one. So I'm assuming it doesn't really have a problem going anywhere. So let's see, the arms go, let's see which way. Going to here. I don't know if they're going to pop right into place. They're going to pop right into place, so, but do I put them this way or this way? Or does it matter? Do we know if it matters which way I put them? I don't see any fuel tank lid opening. So I'm going to assume I can put them either way. Alright, I need to pull off some of the paint on there. Okay, so let me do that. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, you do sell them? Oh no, Rob, it wasn't you, brother. I'm telling you right now, it was nothing to do with anybody in PAA or TMA. It wasn't, bro. Trust me. Total different group, total different situation. It had nothing to do with any of you guys. You guys were fine. The comment you made on Paul's thing was funny. It was all good. It's all good. It was all good and taken in humor. I took it to humor, and I know Paul did. So, and that's all that matters. But no, I've been following a couple of our members, because I know that they've had some issues with Facebook and posting things they shouldn't. I've been following a couple members, I admit it. I guess you would call it stalking or lurking or whatever the heck you want to call it, but I have the right to make sure that anybody that's in our group, is safe to be in our group and not going to be, a PRI, and I'm not going to finish the word, or a DI, and I'm not going to finish the word. But anyways, no, Rob, it's seriously, I promise you, man, it's nothing to do with anybody in our group specifically, okay? It was something that was mentioned to me that happened somewhere else, and I just want to make it perfectly clear that it's not going to happen here. Not in any of my groups, not in any of my platforms will I or Paul or Steve or Samuel take that up. Good morning, Mr. Jeff. How are you? Glad to have you with us this morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong spot. So I'm leisurely taking my time here. I almost went online last night late and did some more building, but I was so tired by the time I hit the bed. I was done, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old, guys. Could be, I'm just getting old and eventually just say, you know what? I can do that tomorrow. Sleep is more important these days to my old butt. Alright, so I cleaned some of the paint off the fuel tank. And just make sure both brackets are facing the same way, guys, just so you know. I did that once. I wasn't watching what I was doing. I actually didn't notice that I had the brackets backwards, one way, one the other, until I actually started to put it on the chassis, and I was like, what the heck is that? Boy, that was not a good day. Oh, I have something that went wrong. And I have all my touch-up paints made up, so when I get all this stuff done and sanded down and the way I want it, I will go ahead and touch it up. I sanded the seams down on this, so it should be very, very easy to paint and cover up. Okay, that's cool. Well, I like that. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Maybe I'll grab a DVD because I'd love to check it out. I really would. That's pretty cool. Well, no, I just thought maybe it's okay for me to film while I'm there, right? To do a live or a recording of it, our trip there. If it's not, it's cool. That doesn't make a matter whether we're coming or not. That's just a question, so I know while I'm there, if I'm allowed to. I don't want to get into anybody's not to do zone, so to speak. So, guys, I'm moving a little slow this morning too. We are going to let's see, how long we got on the show? We got a little while yet, right? So I'll wait to see who else pops in. Yeah, we got a little while yet. I'll wait to see us before I ask anybody to do a theme for the weekend. Banner theme is up for grabs for this weekend, guys. So I'm going to pick one of you guys. If you don't want to do it, just say pass. I'll wait. If you do want to do it, all you got to do is come up with it and PM me by like 8 o'clock tonight so I can put it up. Whatever you decide that you want. That's all I ask. And if you don't want to do it, like I said, that's cool. Just say pass, and I won't bother you with it. But I think it's pretty cool that somebody, when one of the members does it, because it's something that's not coming from me. It's more of a member thing that way. Just trying to clean up right next to these pins that I know are going to be used to connect it to the chassis. One here. All right, that should be good. All right, so I got to let these things dry. And there's the first one. It doesn't look so great right now, but when I'm done with it, it will. Needs to be painted. There we go. Okay, there's one, guys. One down, one to go. And I did, like I said, I showed everybody else. Okay, that's cool. Works for me. Okay. That's exactly what I'd like to do. All right, so just so you know, I did the rims last night. I did all the touch-ups. I got rid of all the white. There's no white anywhere on the build, on the tires and rims. I also did the front end. Once they were dry, I went ahead and put them in. So they were still a little tacky on the inner rail, so they fit the tire and it snugged the tire right to the rim. So they all came out really nice. So next thing we got to do is I want to tomorrow, probably this weekend, I'll probably put the rear and the front end in, and on Monday we'll continue on with putting the fuel tanks on and the transmissions and the hook up the transmission and the radiator and all those normal truck things that you would put in. But otherwise, I did my shout outs. I did everybody's yelling. I appreciate you guys coming in. We're just, like I said, we're just slagging slowly along with the Diamond Rio build. So, anybody else building this morning, or is it just me today again? Just me today. Rob, did you pull that dump truck back out yet and start it back up, brother? By the way. If you got any problem, man, you can PM me. If I'm available, I'll sit there and talk to you and walk you through it. Because I built it, and it gave me a few problems, but nothing that you can't overcome. I promise you that. Nothing that can't be overcome in one form or another. I have made a decision on the Tma Breakfast Menu, by the way. Every Monday, a breakfast menu will come out, and that's when I'll be doing the menus on Tma, so everybody knows. Also, want to give a shout-out to this weekend's, Sunday's video on the Model Asylum. We'll be live on Facebook on the Model Asylum at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be continuing my M41 build of my very first tank ever. For those of you who want to come check it out, and that's where you'll probably see a whole lot more oopses and oh my gods. But I'm getting some help from some professionals. Boy, do I need help from some professionals in more ways than one. You're going to be working on your M12. You're working on your M12. Awesome. Somebody that I'm building with. That's pretty cool. I like building with people. And we have, like I said, in case somebody didn't know, I'm going to go and say it here in case anybody didn't look at the other video. We're going to do a buddy build of a PW, a KW or a Peterbilt, guys. Take your pick. I prefer myself. I want to do a PW. I did it again. KW, not a KW, a Peterbilt. I'm sorry. Because I have so many KWs already. I mean, I've got the Bandage. I've got the Hideout. I've got 2 KWs from Revell. I've got a KW cement mixer. Let's see, what else do I got? I think that's it. I guess that's not too many, huh? I got one Peterbilt. A Freightliner, a Northern or a Western Star. I got a Mack Cruise Liner. There's another KW up there. So yeah, I need to build another Peterbilt. So that's what I'm going to be building. I'll get there with all those bigger builds, man, that do more of that on the tanks. When I get more, how should I say, comfortable, I don't feel so bad now that I started it. I'm not as nervous about doing it because I see what it was. I started it. I got my hands on it. But I'm still a little bit apprehensive to say that I'm okay with the build yet. I still have my little, what if I do this type thing? And am I gonna screw up really bad here live and have everybody checking it out? Yes, that's one of my. Let me see which way I did this one just to make sure. Okay, so that's going upwards towards that one. It's closer towards that one, right? So that's closer than that one. Yes. Okay, so it goes up there. Yeah, I'd like one, exactly. I'd like a cab over Pete. That's something I don't have. That would be a great thing to build, actually. That's a good idea, man. Maybe I'll do that. I mean, I like the Revel Peterbilt. It goes together nicely and cleanly, but it's just too. I wanted something. But the cab over Pete sounds really cool. Maybe I will get one of those, Sarge. Thanks for the idea. I never thought about that. You do a cab over. Maybe Paul. I don't think Paul has a cab over Pete either. I just like to build stuff that I don't have. I mean, once in a while I do grab another kit. Like I grabbed the yellow brother for the KW Lightning from Revell. I made sure to get that one. So that I got that set. But I have a habit of trying to, when I start a set, I have a habit of trying to buy the other parts of the set to get it all together. Like the tank. It showed that there's 5 or something in that series, so I do want to do all the other 4 too as well. You know, just like my trick trikes, I got 4 out of 6 of those done. Just like with the bandage and the transporter, you can't have one without the other guys, unless you're going to use them for something else. So, but my apologies for no breakfast as well. No good morning breakfast this morning, or no good morning this morning from me on Messenger. My Messenger on my phone is all messed up. I don't know what's going on with it. I've even tried to remove it and put it back on. It just doesn't want to. Messenger keeps shutting down on me and saying close app. So I'll wait a day or 2 and put it back on. So anything I do is going to be from here. Yes, I know what it's from. Convoy is where that's from. I love that movie. All right, a little bit of sanding here and we should be done with the tanks. Sarge, you came in late, so I'm going to go ahead and show you. I decided, you can see on the front of this one that I did the yellow on there, but I went ahead and did, to carry on the yellow from the cab onto the back of the truck, I went ahead and did the drive chains yellow, just for the heck of it, just to be different. And I have people ask me why I did yellow. How about that? I chose that because I know it's going to stand out really well from underneath that dark green. So to me, that'll stand out really well. I got little touch-ups. I wasn't seeing too good this morning. I started off too early painting. I should have waited. But I do have all my touch-ups, and I'm ready. I have all my touch-up paint, and I'm ready to do it. That'll set till Sunday, and I'll probably paint and get the rear end on there Sunday. And then we'll have the chassis sitting here. We can just start building stuff on the chassis on Monday. Monday, I'm also supposed to be starting the steampunk build with Steve. Him and I are going to work the details out this week, and I'll connect in with him. But that'll be built here on YouTube once a week and on Facebook once a week. And then I'll go back to this. So that build's going to be coming around for a while, so you guys don't want to miss those videos. Again, that's my very first fully 100% scratch, something I've never done before as a steampunk, so I'm excited to get my hands into that as well. So, I don't know, I'm kind of like a kid with a candy store when it comes to these things. It's like a new adventure to me, you know? It's like that movie with the dog and the cats. I don't know, what is it, A Wayward Home or something? Where they can't wait to get home, but at the same time they're having so much fun on the adventure they're on. Well, that's kind of the way I feel. I can't wait to get my hands on the plastic, but I'm having so much fun finding other things to do with the plastic. So, but that ought to be an interesting, fun videos. That really should be fun for those videos. You guys are answering me, so I'm assuming I did my video and sound test this morning. Everything went okay, so I'm assuming you guys are hearing me okay. Alright, so basically, once this dries, I'll give this to dry about 5 minutes. Maybe I'll stay on a little bit longer today and just let this dry, and then we'll just touch these up. But they're going to look pretty gnarly, if you ask me, underneath that green. You know, they're going to go right there. So it's going to look good with the yellow chassis, with the yellow on the chassis. It does still feel a little tacky from paint yesterday. Not really leaving fingerprints or nothing, but still feels a little tacky. Dave! How you doing, brother? Homeward Bound, thank you. Good one, Jeff. Yes, good. Exactly, that movie. Yes. Thank you. Yes, that's exactly the movie I was referencing. What did the dog say to the other guy? I can't wait to get home, but the adventure we're on is amazing, or the adventure we're on is worth the wait, or something of that nature. I thought that was so cute. I may have done this wrong. I think that's where my step goes. Because it really doesn't show you where... No. So I'm assuming I did it right. Alright, so... I got left and right. I just want to check to make sure that the holes line up. And I'll drill them out to make sure it goes in there good. But check that out. It's going to pop right in the holes too. If that thing pops right in the holes and stays, I'm going to be... Look at that. Look at that. Pushed right in the holes and stayed. I ain't never had an AMT do that. Never, man. But that should look pretty good. Like I said, once we get the cab on and stuff, it should look rather nice. I don't have the interior, so I can't really set the cab on there. And the looks like the cab step is going to hide the top seam, and I can hide out the bottom seam some other way. So pretty cool. It's coming along, coming along, coming along. No, I'm not going to leave that there. I just stuck it into place to show. See, that's going to be down here now. I won't put that on until it's totally touched up and redone. So what are we working on next? I'm still working on the chassis stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out some other chassis accessories. I can't really do it yet because I haven't put the tires on yet, and I haven't put the drive stuff. Maybe I can do that. Nope, I can't because I painted that yellow. So I'm kind of looking for something to do to keep us moving here, guys. There's a lot to do still. That's not just painting. So maybe I can, I can put the hood together. So maybe we can check out what the grill and everything's going to look like. I do want to check out the grill first, see if I'm going to drill out the holes or cut out the holes or just blacken them in. So it's either the hood or I don't really want to keep messing with the chassis. I can build the boxes and stuff that goes on it. The radiator I can build. So let's go ahead and do that. I can build the fifth wheel, that kind of stuff. So we'll stick with the chassis components, and I'll build the components. So appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me. For those of you who didn't come in the other day, I did finish off touching up and building the sleeper. And I did not get any oopses or glue on any of the windows. You guys should be proud of me with all my shakes. And I touched up the under wheel wells and stuff, and as well as the inside of the top of the hood. I also went ahead and I showed you guys that chip that was up here. I went ahead and did that chip up. I just got to wet sand it down just a little bit and maybe touch it up a little bit more and it'll be gone. I also touched up around the front where the firewall goes because it had some white sticking through it, and I also touched up a couple of spots inside, as well as I got one more touch-up coat to do on the back, and that'll be gone. But if you think about it, I really shouldn't. Don't worry about it because it's going to be hidden behind the sleeper. Yep. I love it. I love that movie, man. That is so great. And what was it? Homeward Bound 2 was another one that was a pretty cool little movie. I like those little animal movies like that. The other one was what was it? Pets. The Secret Life of Pets. That was a cartoon that was really cute. It was animated. It was a really cute story. It really was. At least they come up with something that's unique and has some kind of a point to it. Teaches kids something. It's not just just a dumb cartoon like some of their stuff that they put out these days. That's why I have to watch my Betty Boop and my Rin Tin Tin and all those old shows so that I get my fix of my cartoons and stuff. What else? That's about it. So we're gonna be digging for some parts. Don't forget, Sunday we're revisiting the M41. And Sarge is gonna keep helping me. I know he is. So I guess that's what you want to call it. It's what's on the box. I figured it'd stand out pretty nice with the yellow axles. That's really probably all the yellow I'm going to put on it. Now I'm going to add a little bit of red to it because the yellow is going to stand. I mean, come on, guys. That yellow is going to stand out very well against that black. So, and the dark green. So I thought that would be pretty cool. So I'm really going to have to do the detail on the front and rear ends because I want it to look right. So, again, I'm just trying to, okay, there I can see I can build those. I can build that, and that. I can build the AC, which is right there, yep. All right. What else is this? This is interior stuff. This doesn't have two parts. That's steering. I can put that on eventually. That's drivetrain. I don't need to put that on yet. That's interior. Yeah, I'm talking to myself, guys. And I thought it would look really cool with the yellow with the chrome because of the chrome, big deck chrome plating that goes back here on this. It ought to look really, really nice. So, there's the, I guess I got to either drill it out. I don't know if I'm that good, guys. What do you think? Think I'm that good? Think I could drill out each and every one of those little holes? Or should I just pin them in? Probably should just pin them in, huh? Yeah, I'll just pin them in. I'd like to do like a black wash on this and make all the lines like black. That would look pretty bad. Or green even. Even forest green, that would look pretty cool. A forest green wash on it, something like that. I don't know, just talking up a storm and trying to figure out new ways to do stuff. To entertain you people. I know, doing plastic enough is enough entertainment for me. Probably is for you too. Alright, so there's my fenders and there's my rear fenders. My rear flaps. Okay, so that's not in there. So, okay, there's the radiator. I cleaned everything up in the packages last night too. I got a little, I guess my OCD kicked in. Okay, so there's the radiator piece. I gotta pop them off. What else was I looking for? The boxes. Okay, here we go. The battery boxes. Here we go. All right, there's battery boxes. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff we can put together that I still have to paint. So, okay, we can do that. And I need to paint these. I think I'm gonna go with black on the pipes. I don't know, maybe chrome. See anything else in here? I need that belongs to the seat. That's I need to paint the firewall. Okay, firewall black or forest green, guys? Which one would you think should be best on the firewall for this thing? I'm thinking forest green, but I'm not positive that that would look right. Also, so it's a toss-up between forest green and black. Right, I agree. I agree. I will say that cartoons taught me a lot of things too. I don't need any of those. Here's your signs, or let's remove. I say let's remove all the signs and let Mother Nature take its course, guys. Really, let nature take its course. Remove all the warning signs. I mean, if you're stupid enough to pick up a bottle of bleach and drink it, okay. Well, guess what, guys? That's pretty dumb. The warning sign is not going to help you. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's all right, man. Don't worry about it. I get you. I got you. We're all old and shaky and butterfingered here. We know. we all get it. All right. But I am telling you right now, Sarge, I'm excited to get back into this. And I really would like to make the paint job look like the box. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, guys, but I'm really, really, really excited about doing this and getting another couple of them and seeing how well my skills goes. Paul's looks outstanding. I really love the way he did his. The whitewash on his looks really great. So I'm hoping I can do half as much as you guys. I just want to make you guys proud. I don't want you guys to think, oh my God, he's a nut. Although, we already know I'm a nut. So really, it's a win-win for me. And if you guys see me fall out of my chair, it's okay. I took my meds about an hour and a half ago. Usually takes about 2 hours for them really to hit me. So you guys might get to see something. All right, tea tree for the lines out back. What color, guys? Should I chrome it out, or should I do black or green? Now I do have other colors, of course, but red maybe. That's how I can bring the red back. The tea tree. Maybe I can bring that back and use that for the red. Also, the rear end differential is probably going to be yellow along with the rear end like it was. It's not going to be white. Air conditioner on top is going to be green. Yeah, no, I love the Coyote, man. I love the Roadrunner, man. Love it. Love it. Loved Hong Kong Phooey. I loved all those. Snagglepuss was one of my favorites. I liked He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Those were old cartoons that, there wasn't any, there wasn't bloodshed. There wasn't physical bloodshed and stuff like that, or, gross, stupid adult / comments. I just can't watch some of the cartoons today. I mean, I'm into Bart Simpson. He's funny. Now that's a funny cartoon, but like American Dad and all that, I don't watch that. I can't watch that. I used to like King of the Hill, but then again, I'm a Florida cracker, so I would like something like that. Reminded me of a lot of my Ken, the guy sitting there with his short pants on and a half shirt and beer in his hand and flip flops on and a cowboy or a baseball cap. Again, I'm going to thank you guys every time that I do a show, guys. I appreciate all you guys following me and hanging out and coming in. Again, I'm humbled that you take time out of your day to come hang out with me. I don't know what else to say other than thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. You guys are like family to me. I feel a lot more close to you guys, which is kind of scary. The Jetsons, love the Jetsons, and the Flintstones, and Pebbles and Bam Bam. They were awesome. They were awesome. Speed Buggy was another good cartoon. I loved Speed Buggy. And Grape Ape. Oh my God, what a cartoon. I loved Grape Ape. The Wacky Racers. Man, I could name all kinds of them from our... And I found on YouTube a bunch of the old cartoons, guys. So if you're really into old cartoons, you want to watch them, search YouTube. Johnny Quest was a great show. I loved it. Loved it. What was the other one with, oh my goodness. Oh, then there was the Jackie Chan cartoons. Those were pretty funny. Or pretty cool. You know, it taught the kids something at the same time having his karate, or his kung fu in it, or whatever he does. I'm not sure exactly whether it's kung fu or not, but... Did I not pull the other side of the tranny off? I thought I did. Oh, nope, I didn't. Bummer. Yeah, I love all the old cartoons. I like Betty Boop, too. I like, oh, what's his name? Felix the Cat. Oh, my goodness, that was an awesome cartoon. Those were the days, though, guys. I mean... All right, Dave, you be safe, brother, okay? I'll yell at you later on, and thanks for yelling at me this morning. I appreciate that. We got you, baby. We got you. Don't worry, brother. I got you, Dave. And Paul and I are going to talk later on about it. Yeah, I enjoyed talking to you. Like I said, my apologies for no good mornings this morning, guys. Nobody did anything. I'm not sick. There's nothing wrong. It's just my messenger on my phone, which is what I do is I get up in the morning, I get my coffee ready, I get myself together, I grab my cigarettes, I grab my headset, I slip my sandals on, my slippers on, and I go outside and I have a little overhang out front where if it's raining, I can still sit out there, right where the area, what we call our smoking area. But it's sitting right by the front door. So this morning, every morning, I get up 5:30, and I go out there and I start loading stuff up, and I come in and I start Facebook up, and I look at the group for a couple of minutes. I grab my coffee and I go outside. I spend probably about half an hour outside, and then I wake up my son, and he gets out. Well, my son wakes himself up. My older, younger one. He gets ready for school, and I go back outside. I am either playing on TikTok or I'm giving everybody a good morning from my phone, because doing it inside the house, I'd have to turn lights on and that other thing, and I try to keep it quiet so other people can sleep. And I do have my son on my couch. Not that I don't turn the TV and stuff on sometimes. If we have some kind of a severe weather or something, I try to watch the news real quick just to see what my day is going to be like. But then basically it's just hanging out and talking to you guys and saying good morning. Did anybody else get see, there's 4 pins here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 stoppers. My stopper in the back there. Check out how bent that sucker is. You can't see it, but trust me. It's bent. Look at that. Oh my God, it's bent. Now how am I supposed to straighten that? That looks like the mold is bent. Is it supposed to be bent like that, guys? It's supposed to be straight, right? All 4 of them are supposed to be straight out the sides. Oh no, it's just sprue, is it? Is that what it is? Yep, okay, that's what it is. Oh, that movie was awesome. Heavy Metal. That was an awesome movie. Seriously, that was a seriously awesome movie. They didn't do as good with Heavy Metal 2. Or what was the next movie they called it? It wasn't Heavy Metal 2. It was called something else, but it was in reference to Heavy Metal 2. I forget the name of it. Loved all those old movies, man. Gremlins was a great movie. The very first one. Then it got a little crazy with the Gremlins and the critters and all those things. But Gremlins 1, that was a cute movie. We really enjoyed that one. My wife and I still sit and watch cartoon movies if we think they're going to be good. Well, I do searches on my Fire Stick all the time to find stuff that's just been newly released just for kids and stuff. Alright, so I'm going to pop that off so that's squared out again. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do it. The only thing that's going to be left on this is the tea tree when I'm done pulling the air conditioner off, so I'm going to go ahead and empty this sprue, and I'll just put the tea tree in a bag. Oh! Joseph's not here, right? Oh no, I got you, brother. I got you. I realized that after I said what I said. I appreciate that, brother. It was nice talking to you. Maybe I should call in a wake-up call in the mornings to everybody. Man, that would take me all day long to call everybody in the morning and say good morning. I could just call up, let you answer, say good morning, and hang up. You guys be into that? Phone rings. Hello? Bye. Yeah, it was. That's what I'm saying. None of the seconds were really as good. I mean, really. We watched Jaws came out when it came out down here, and that movie, I know for a fact. I had a bunch of diving buddies when I was a teenager. We went diving a lot, lobstering a lot, and crabbing a lot, and the glades and stuff. But I know a couple of buddies that it took almost 3 months, 4 months for them to go back into the water after they watched that movie. But we were all 16, 17 years old when it came out, man. We didn't know that but that shark man was a mean sucker. And I had, like I said, several guys that would not go back in the water for about 3 months. It was funny as heck. It didn't matter what we told them, how drunk we got them, they wouldn't go in the water. We had a basic same incident on an airboat with an alligator out. We saw this alligator. The sucker must have been 14 foot long, man. We were out frogging and hog hunting or wild boar hunting, whatever. And we saw this alligator, and all one of my buddies wanted to do was go home. He wanted nothing to do with that water anymore. Hey, why'd you retract that message, man? I didn't get to see it, Jeff. All right, so we're at a point to where I can start gluing small little parts up, I guess. I guess I'm gonna do the firewall in the forest green instead of black. I was gonna do this as well in yellow, but I'm probably not. It's probably gonna be forest green. The plate and the fifth wheel, I'm probably gonna do forest green. Maybe not the fifth wheel itself, maybe not the shoe itself, but I'm definitely gonna make the plate and the slide bracket. It's gonna be forest green. I think I'm gonna chrome that out, the tea tree, and this should be yellow for the rear end. So when you guys come back, I'll have some of these parts on and we'll move along. We should be done with this build by next week, at the end of the week, depending on how often I get to it and how many shows I do here. I will do a little bit in the background so we can move right along and get to the next build. Does everybody see my 32 painted up and done, and my 40s coupe all done, finished, painted? I still have to visit that and put the rest of the chrome on the 40s and the decals on the 40s, and we're going to start the 32. But for those of you who didn't see it, which I'm sure you guys all did because you guys all stalk me, that's got to be Paul. Nobody else calls me at this time. Yet, what I say? I told you it was Paul. His ears were burning. Hey, Mr. Paul.
Well, were we talking about me?
Yeah, well, kind of, sort of, maybe. Well, I'm trying not to. I'm really trying not to build fast, so. But I just painted these. What I did was I painted these, and I'll set them aside for a week, and I'll get to them. So this will take me 2 weeks to build this one. It's, if I don't do it every day, that's a different story. And I'm sure some of you guys don't get to do your plastic every day. It's like an every other day or every few days thing. But me, to do the show, I do an hour a day, and then I might do an hour later on while I'm off the show. So I'll do 2 hours a day, a painting or a building every day, no matter what it is. I usually get, unless I'm really not feeling good, and then I don't do it at all. But I don't build fast. Well, who builds fast is Paul. Paul can build 4 kits in a week. I don't build fast.
That's only when I'm not working.
Well, there you go. See? So, yeah, no. Dave just made the comment, man, I build fast. I was like, no, not really. Like I said, that dump truck you got, Dave, buddy, took me 7 weeks to do, 6.5 weeks to do. So, but again, it's coming up with the color scheme, getting everything together, then painting what you want one color. Now you can't touch that until...
And having time to sit and do it.
Right, and actually having the time to sit down and do it, right. So, because I'm at home, I'm a stay-at-home dad, and I'm disabled and I stay home, I get a little bit more time if I really want to go and do builds. I can just jump on it anytime. It's right in my dang living room. I don't even have to leave my house. So... so yeah, okay, so that's got to be green, so I want to put that up there. I'm going to do the pumpkin yellow, so we got that built. This is going to be green. That's got to go up there to be cleaned and done. Okay, that's cleaned and done. That's cleaned and done. What did I do? What did I say I was going to do the fifth wheel top as?
Hot blue pink.
Yeah, I hear you. The fifth wheel I think I'm going to do, because I'm going to do the plate green, I'm going to do fifth wheel black. Okay, so that'll work. And the tea tree will be chromed out. What else are we working on? Okay, let me get the radiator off here on the radiator top. We'll build the radiator. I'm just looking for things to build because I painted the axles this morning, not thinking. Yeah, I decided to go with yellow on the axles. It should stand out really pretty on the green.
John Deere.
You know, I knew somebody was going to say that. But I like John Deere. But it's forest green. It's not. It's forest.
And you knew it would be me saying it, didn't you?
And it's forest green, not John Deere green.
Okay.
Okay, so now, so that's about it on that screw. I think that we need to pull off for now. Okay, so that can go back in the box. We need to pull these boxes off and these. Okay, I can do the airlines and the brake boxes and stuff too. So I'm just kind of building stuff as we go, waiting. You know, like I said, waiting for the paint to dry. It'll probably be tomorrow before I'll be able to put the axles on. I gotta give them at least 24 hours to dry, and then I'll give it another 24 hours to dry there, and then I gotta touch up the chassis. The engine's done though, I think, other than maybe a little bit of chrome touch up here and there. So the radiator is now trimmed up.
Oh my God! Did it ever go quit raining?
It rained here this morning, dude, bad.
We're supposed to rain here for 48 hours.
Wow. We're supposed to get sunny weather and cool weather now for the weekend.
What's cool weather?
60s.
Oh, that's not cool weather.
Well, that's cool for here, trust me. When you've been here...
We're gonna be in the 40s.
That's nice. I'd like to have that. That's
Nice.
That's bonfire time. Hell yeah, man. That's fire pit time. That's roasting marshmallows time. Hanging out, talking and having fun sitting outside. Heck yeah, man. Now you get below 40, I ain't going outside for a while. You think you guys bundle up? Wait till this Florida cracker gets up there in that cold weather. You'll see somebody bundling up.
We look like Nanook in the north.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I will be bundled up big time. There will be no doubt that I'm cold. All right, so let's see. We have the doohickey here and the doohickey there. That goes on this doohickey here.
What's a doohickey?
Just about any damn thing you put your finger on that you don't know what the name is right away.
What's your language?
Hey, I'm talking about like beaver dams and stuff.
Oh, okay. What are you on? Are you on book or tube?
I'm on tube. I'm on YouTube.
Okay, I think they're a little more lax.
Well, yeah, I can understand it taking you 8 months, Dave. You work regularly every day too, and you try to keep your doing other things and.
But Dave runs his own business.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He runs his own company, runs his own business. So you get busy doing things as well. I understand that. I'm like I said, I'm kind of disabled and retired. I'm kind of disabled. Do you like that, Paul? I'm kind of a lot of things, but we won't go there.
I think you're just kind of crazy.
No. There ain't no kind of there. I'm willing to admit that.
I was being nice.
Yeah, I know, but I'm willing to admit that. There ain't no crazy. There ain't no kind of there. That's full out crazy.
Well, I was being nice since we're on the air.
I know, balls to the wall and all that stuff, I'm just too old to get too high, to stand up on a ladder too high. I'm afraid I don't bounce anymore.
Right.
So, but otherwise, I'll do just about anything I need to do. I mean, how many disabled guys you know of that drop a 40-foot tree in between two houses that only have 12 foot apart?
Not this one.
See? That's what I'm saying. I'm almost 60 years old, and I had two 30-year-olds that were trying to keep up with me. But I must admit, in all rights, it did take me 2 weeks to recover from that. So, to be honest, it did. It did take me 2 weeks to recover from that. I mean, I balls to the walls for that entire week, but it took 2 weeks after that to recover to get my body even to want to say hi. My body didn't want to go pee, let alone get up and move. So we're good. Paul, we have Jeff, Dave, we have Sarge in, we have Rob in. Who else we got in here?
So we have the usual groupies.
Yep, we got the usual stalkers, exactly. Yep. Which is cool. At least I know where to find them if they are stalking me.
Yeah. Yeah, all you gotta do is go live, they'll show up.
Yeah, exactly. All I gotta do is go live and I'll find them. No worries. They'll find me. They'll find out where I'm at. That's what I was telling him the other day. I can run, but I can't hide anymore because I went live the other night, and all of a sudden Matthew and Rob popped in. I was like, whoa. I mean, it wasn't 10 seconds I was on. I don't even think I said, hey, good evening. But it was pretty cool because then I had somebody to build with, or talk to while I build. They weren't building, I was.
Right.
But it was nice to have somebody to talk to while I was doing it. So I told him it's all good.
I started to do it last night, but I did.
Well, like I said, if you ever want to go live, you got the information. You know how to do it on YouTube.
I know.
So
I was going to go on Facebook.
Well, that you can do that too. That's fine. You got that information too.
I know I do.
So, but yeah, you and I will talk. You and I will talk on that situation that we need to talk about later on when you get off work.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't even going to bring it up.
Yeah, we'll talk. Yeah, that's okay. We'll talk about it.
I know we will. So okay. I wasn't even going to talk about it.
No, that's all right. No big deal. 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 But we got to figure it all out. It's all good.
Cool.
Dave says, I'm a true stalker. I have my private investigator's card. No, I love my groupies. I couldn't go on without my groupies.
You waterlogged up there too, Dave?
Dave, he wants to know if you're waterlogged. Don't know if you heard him or not. You should, because you're right under the mic. Hang on, Paul.
Oh, I know. I'm sure he is.
Alright, so now I got that all cleaned up. So where you heading today, Paul? Where are you heading today?
I am heading to Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, big city.
The Queen City.
Yep. Picking up or dropping off or both? He said, yep. Dave said, yep, it's raining and flooding.
I'm going to the Chevy store to pick up parts.
Oh, okay. When you go to the Ford store, pick up some parts for my truck.
We don't have a Ford store.
Oh, bummer.
We got everything else. Just about. We got a Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chevrolet, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram.
Wow.
BMW, Kia, Mazda, Mitsubishi, Fiat, and Alfa Romeo.
Wow. Wow, Dave, I'm sorry to hear that. Dave says his shop is flooded, the drain's backed up.
Oh, that stinks.
Yep.
No pun intended.
No. I'm sorry to hear that for sure, brother.
Yeah, no doubt.
I guess you won't be getting underneath any cars today. Unless you got scuba gear on.
I'm sure he's got lifts.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Well, hopefully you'll get a lot of detailing jobs after this there, buddy. Maybe you'll get a couple of flooded out car jobs.
Oh, those would be horrible.
Those would be big money though, especially if it flooded out the interior for them to detail it.
Well, yeah, but you got to rip everything out of it.
Yeah. All right. So, has anybody ever added air conditioner lines to the air conditioners on the roof? By the way, just curious, asking for a friend. Because I'm debating whether or not I want to.
They wouldn't have. All they would have would be an electrical line, wouldn't they? I think that's a self-contained unit.
Correct, but they'd have a drain line and an electrical line. Correct. They'd have to have a drain line as well for condensation.
Yeah, it probably just runs off the back of a cab.
Oh, it's only 2 inches. Oh, Dave says the water's only 2 inches deep.
You can drown in that.
Right. So, what are you working on today, Dave? You working on anything? Yeah, that's true. That's true. You would have to replace all the modules. That's true. All the brain boxes. That's true. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of money, though, man. That ain't something you can go to Joe Blow Mechanic to have done. That's for sure. Notice I said Joe Blow Mechanic. Isn't that funny? Ha 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 ha. Okay, that's cool. Geez, you know what my next question was going to be. Check you out. I said, Dave, you work on anything today? He says, yeah, but I don't have any pics. Because he knows I was going to say, give me some pics so I can put it in the video. All right. They're not showing me to put the air conditioner together here, and I don't know why I pulled it off and decided to, but I'm going to flip over here real quick, make sure I see it. Hang on. Make sure I see where it goes. So, yes, I'm doing it correctly. So the lines go to the back. Right?
This rain makes me want to sleep.
That's what rain, rain does that to me. I agree with you fully 100%. Rain definitely does that to me. I love to sleep in a nice pouring down rain, especially if you got a nice tin roof. I like that.
Yeah.
I love that, man. That's what my wife and I would like to do.
Yeah, my house has got a tin roof.
Okay, cool. No, I was talking to Dan, Sarge. By the way,
You don't know who you're talking.
That was a reply to you, Sarge. Okay, well that's good. Work on some models, man. Dave, that's a good idea. When it's raining, that's a good time to do that.
What's that?
Well, that too. No, work on models.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what he says he's doing today, which is cool. That's what I'm doing. Some of it. All right, guys. I think I've built everything I'm supposed to. I will build these and paint them for Monday's show. Sunday, I will be on the Model Asylum. Come check that out. My very first build. I will have Paul's picture of his tank on the screen, so you guys can check that out as well. What else do I got to say? Like, subscribe, share, follow, hit those notifications for those of you who don't know me. For my normal, everyday stalkers, I appreciate you guys a lot and love you guys a lot. Don't ever stop stalking. I promise I'd never call the Facebook police on you. Or Yahoo Police or Yahoo Police or any other police.
They changed their parent company name.
Yeah, I saw that. That's probably why I'm having problems with messengers, because they're changing some app names too. So it's not going to be Messenger from Facebook anymore. It's going to be Messenger from, well, what the hell was it?
I don't know what they call it.
I forgot what they're calling it now, but it was all over the news too. Yeah. They're changing their name and stuff. So whatever. I think they're going to screw up, and people are going to get confused with what the app is really. Facebook has just been around. It's been around so long that they don't, they shouldn't mess with, what they've already got. But you never know. People will just change it over. It's not going to affect anybody's account. So shouldn't anyways. It affected my messenger, but that's about it. All right, guys. That's it. I'm out of here. You guys have a great day. Love you. Appreciate you. I will be on if I can tomorrow. Yeah, that would work. Body work is temperamental. Yeah, I agree with you. You can't do that. You can't do that in moist weather. I agree with you. Humidity and everything too high. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Like, subscribe, follow, share, hit that notification bell. Paul, thank you much for calling in, brother. I'm calling it out.
Are you hanging up?
Yep, I'm done.
You hanging up on me too?
No, not necessarily, but I'm done with here for the moment. I'm gonna go have a cigarette and get my rest of my stuff done for the day.
Later, guys.
Guys, have a good day. I'll talk to you later on. Be safe. If I can pop in this weekend, I will do so. I will definitely be on Sunday on the Model Asylum to build the M41. Check it out. Have a great Friday night. Banner theme is going to go to... we're going to give it to Sarge. Sarge, you said pass last week. Do you want to pass this week? And if so, Dave, you're up.
I don't have no passes. I ain't built no passes.
For banner.
I know.
No, I know you know. I'm talking to the guys. I'm talking to the guys here.
I know. I'm being.
So, Sarge, do you want to do the banner theme? Text me with what you want for banner for the week. If not, I will text you, Dave. If he doesn't hit me up, I will text you, Dave. I think everybody's done it already. That's here. Jeff, I know has. Rob, I know have. I have to look to see who else. But guys, let me know. I will give you guys a yell. Somebody PM me, let me know, and I will post it when you guys PM me. I'm out of here, guys. Have a great day. I will try to pop in on Saturday. Otherwise, I will see you on Sunday. Have a great day, guys. We don't hide our addiction.
Bye, guys.
We don't hide our addiction. We take pictures and videos of it and post it for the world to see.